I've been seeing really boring movies lately. I need to find new ones.
I'd like to discuss the incident, if that's okay.
She had a tantrum. There was joy in her heart before we shoved her back in that box.
Morgan is directed by Luke Scott. This movie stars Kate Mara, Anya Taylor-Joy, Boyd Holbrook, and Jennifer Jason Leigh. So basically what Morgan is that Kate Mara, she works for this company. She is like risk assessment, and an incident goes down where like Morgan is being like, she's basically this being that was made, and there was an incident with her, so Kate Mara has to come in and assess the risk of her and decide whether she has to be terminated or not. And it's kind of a thriller about that, and then it ends up turning into a slasher film, sort of. Not really in like the last 20 minutes. I mean, that's what it was kind of pitched as the whole time, but it wasn't that. It's not. The movie is sort of this drama rather than a thriller, and it doesn't really have any of the horror elements that I thought was sort of promised in the trailer, but never really was. How do you sum up Morgan in one word? Like Jack Reacher, never go back. It's boring. Quite frankly boring. I mean, for the most part, it's just kind of like Kate Mara walking around meeting the staff of this area, and there isn't that much for her to do other than for her to walk around and meet someone that's just like, hi. Like, I'm Kate Mara from corporate, and they're just like, hi, my name's this, I do this, this is my experience with Morgan. So it's just that happening for about an hour or something until Morgan goes completely psycho and starts turning into a slasher film, because that's what happens. Kate Mara, I think she's fine. I think for this performance, it's not exactly a redemption for Fantastic Four, but it's definitely a step in the right direction considering where Fantastic Four was. But here she's just kind of very emotionless. Like, I think there's one scene where she has some sort of emotion, and then it's like taken away for the rest of the movie. She has no emotion whatsoever. Anya Taylor-Joy, I thought she was great in Split. I thought she was really good in The Witch. And here she's good. This is probably my least favourite performance of hers out of the three. And I think it's because she does nothing, remains emotionless. Like, she has one of two emotions. It's either nothing or she's really angry. It doesn't really seem to be that much in between, other than like, oh yeah, that's how someone would try to react if they were trying not to be killed. Like, there's nothing that special about her character. There was nothing that too much that was added. And that just came off as really disappointing. Because I was really looking forward to her being like this neat character that could be some sort of sci-fi, like, cult classic character that everyone's like, oh yeah, I remember that. That was like super intense. Story of Morgan as well. It's also really slow. It doesn't really go anywhere. It's just more people meeting and having conversations for about an hour before the story actually picks up. And I reckon it could have worked out really well as something of a film that was closer to something like 70 minutes, or maybe even being a short film. Morgan, it's fine. It's a watchable movie. There's not that much to it overall. I will say Morgan, Platypus does not approve. It's just really boring in the end. Something that's like, is it on Netflix? Yeah, sure, watch it while you're doing notes or something. I don't know, you should probably be doing notes, not watching Netflix. Have you seen Morgan? What did you think of it? What's your favourite like sci-fi like slasher figure, like Jason or Freddy Krueger? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe, become another Platypus, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Oh wow, you made it to the end of the video. Good job. How about you click that subscribe button for more content? Or click one of these two videos. You know, either one's good enough.